Hello, guys. Morning to you, afternoon, good evening. You guys are in the world. Welcome to the stream. Set up everything. Chat is working. Hi, Prismarine. Hello, Yabe. Hello, Yan. Everybody. We're back to stream. Hello, Paiti. Welcome to the stream. Still dark outside? No, it's currently 1 in the afternoon. Quite bright, I must say. Let's check the volume. I feel like it's very low. Testing, testing. Testing. Okay, my stream. Right, I maxed out the volume and it's not very loud. So I'm gonna the volume a little. Oh, there you go. This should be fine, right? All right. So, some questions. I can hear myself. Holy shit, this is loud. Uh, second. Boom. Guys in the back. Why not? All right. Questions. We have what the blender you use. I'm using a Blender 4.5, latest version of Blender. Whose character is this? This is part of Eve's Flower Storm animation. It's gonna be a remake of a thing. His voice is small. Okay, fixed it. I'm using Blender 2.79p. That is a very old version of Blender, my friend. Guess I turned on my volume too loud. Sorry. Hello, Gacha Adele. Welcome to practice my Indonesian. Anyway, today we are going to be starting. Well, not starting. I'm going to continue with modeling more characters. Today we are planning on doing all of the adult characters in the MV. So the mother, the father, and the grandma. And then we're gonna do UV unwrapping as well as rigging up all the clothes. Hello, Shiroko. Welcome to the stream. Uh, going to use a mirror modifier here so that when I do something, it's mirrored, right? Yeah, it gets mirrored. Okay, cool. Start off here. Pick your shoes. Hello, qualified cheese. Hello, cheese. Welcome. Stream. Sorry, my head's still a bit groggy. I came back from the embassy. Send my parents' passports because they got approved for the Canadian visa. I'd be visiting Canada soon. Nice. Up. Good. Honestly, I'm gonna do this. That would make it hard for Neo. This. This is better. Soul of the. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to do here, right? I'm trying to make this shape, but I'm also trying to make it so that it's easy to UV unwrap. Because if I do it directly like this, if I do it like this, right? I do it like this and then like this, we have this triangle I have to unwrap, which is an extra triangle I have to unwrap, which I don't want to do. What I want to do is I want to do this instead. Make it really sharp so there's only one triangle to unwrap. I think you should. I think it would be possible to make the shoulders with a wider version for male characters. Yeah, currently this is what I'm doing for differentiating between those, right? So simply moving to this side, and then I think one of the here's the side of the get the position. This is like this is the proportions for the female one. That's a little large because I have yeah, I have this one pretty a little bit. And you know, this is the female one. For the male one, it's going to be add a shape key. Just shape key this so it goes a little bit. Yeah, this was supposed to be the male one, and then shoulders. The shoulders are already like larger than the head, which generally like generally what it is for male characters. Problem is, dad has like a there's a I don't know what these are called, but like these like pop-up sleeves, which are really annoying to do because they just make his shoulders look insanely large, which looks bad in a Minecraft character. I feel a Minecraft character, but not really Minecraft. It doesn't look good on low poly. So I'm thinking of just making not having this because I don't think he actually wears this most of the time. I cannot think of a scene where he wears this for more than 2 seconds. So I don't think this is too big of an issue. I'll focus more on his actual like body shape, most likely like this. But anyway, enough of that. First, we're gonna deal with the mom. Right. I think it would be possible. Okay, and then we already made it without live. I'm not sure what you mean, but okay. Hi, Cloudy. Welcome to the stream. Currently doing character modeling for ooh, what happened here? What we have currently. Here, getting a little bit additionally. Five. You know, it should be one. Design this for size of one, and then it scales down with. There you go. I'm either sick or tired. Do I? I mean, I came back from my power nap, so I guess like you can say I just woke up. I mean, I woke up earlier today, and I had to go drive my dad over to the embassy. So we had to submit our passports, or not our passport, his passport, for a visa application. And it's a surprisingly hot day. What time is it there? It's currently 1:15 in the afternoon. I kind of wanted to stream earlier, but I had to go to the visa office, right? Can I just make this simple? I think I'll just make it as simple. There's nothing fancy. It's the and it's like it's not bad. It's not like stylized the way I want it to be, but I don't think I can be picky here. It's like one edge and press F. One edge. Wait, one edge? Is that all I need to do? Wait, let me check that out. Really? Do I just need to press an edge? Oh, you're right. Ooh, that's nice. I've been pressing all 4 vertices this whole time. Add a bit of shape to it. Yeah, okay, no, but I do that after I finish. I have to first use unwrapping. Permission to Millie Rock Your Honor? Permission granted. Last time I heard someone say that was like Ricky 4 years ago. 4 years ago? Last time. Technically, I could, right? I could theoretically add that thing. She has like this thing, right? I could add this. I feel like that's overkill. I feel like that's very, very overkill. 3D cursor, slides down. Move this. Wait, no. No. I remember. I remember you just taught us how to do this. Alt V. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember how to do that. Alt V, right? Yeah, look at this, boys. This is how we do it. How we do it. Ah. I absorb knowledge like a sponge. You show me a video and I know how to use it. Okay. Nice. Now we know how to use that. Hello, can you show me what you're modeling? Yes, here we are modeling. We're gonna be modeling this character and this character, and then there's one more character here that I did screenshot. We'll have to add another one. Yes, we're hopefully modeling 3 characters today. If we don't model 3 characters, we're gonna model 2 characters. If we don't model 2, we're gonna model only 1. Yeah, that's what we'll be modeling. What I'll be modeling anyway. Right. So this is fine. I do not like this. This is a little annoying, but I think I will just accept that it's gonna be like that. Honestly, nothing much I can do here. Guys, I don't think it'll be too big of an issue because I'll just tell Neo to shade this part. Because this can just be the same color. Okay. Good. When I explored the clothes to block bands, the mannequin came along with it, though I only wanted the color of the clothes. Ah yeah. That's I can show it to you because I don't think Blender thing, but when you export as an OBJ, you have to make sure you click on selection only in the option on the right side. So it only exports the selection. Otherwise it'll just export everything. It goes inwards, is that correct? Does her like collar go inward or outwards? I feel like it goes outwards. I might have to change that. I also cannot make this. Is the annoying part, right? Because I'm gonna have to get someone to UV edit this. I have to actually prepare this map because looking at this, it's slanted, right? But this is slanted with an angle, which is not very good for UV editing, specifically for the way we're doing it, because we're doing it with pixels, doing it like Minecraft style shading. This is not good, and so you need to have it straight. And then after you finish UV editing, then you can add the curves in. Makes it easier. This is a little annoying. I can't just do everything in Blender, but Blockbench is just superior when it comes to UV editing. They have very nice snapping too. And I exported the clothes to block. Okay, father's hair looks like clouds. It does. It does. So wavy. I'm gonna have to design new hair for him. For the mom, I don't think I'll design new hair. I'll probably design this, right? Because this is like very specific. I don't have a strand for this, but her actual hair, I can just copy like Suno's hair because I have Suno's hair strands. I'll just use her strands. Make the same like shape. Tip: when working with references, turn up their brightness. Makes the details clearer. Oh, but the problem is I can't exactly do that. Here, can I? This is in import mode. This is one way. No, it doesn't work in viewport. Well, it works in this will work, right? But then I only work in viewport. But I guess I would have to do it beforehand, right? Before I imported the image, I would have to do it. A little annoying, but we'll keep it as it is for now. Right. So with that done, right, nice. I think I will also make this pattern here because I think this is going to be pretty difficult to draw on a character. So I think that specifically I can just make it myself. Just let Neo deal with shading, not making awkward shapes. Add in a mirror modifier again. Side. Just inside again. Down. Same size. Alright, let's start. Yeah, I can just delete the face. Do not think we will be using a texture for this. I'll just use a make it as similar as a as like a thing on the. That's a lot. Engons will have to be created, which can make it like a little bit. Okay, supposed to be like that. Is it all this edge over to see? And this works. I think your stream will help me make the remaining two bad guys better. I hope it does. I make it like a nice sharp symbol, but I don't think it'll be sharp. What if I add a subdivision modifier? It becomes really, really. I think I'll just add a vertex crease corners. Doesn't work. Why doesn't vertex crease work? I have to fill it. If I fill, let's do my fill it, right? It'll work if I fill it, okay. So I don't have to worry too much. So this shape I like, and then we just have this shape be sharp. These two shapes be sharp. Add an. I'll start filling. Got it. Start piecing the ones we need. So her, okay, so you can see the curve kind of goes like this. Be careful with topology. Yeah, I don't want to get too much encons. This, do you do this? What do you mean by this specifically? I'm not sure what you mean. Okay. What I did was I took a plane topology. What I did, right? So I took a plane. I removed the faces. I subdivided the edges that they have the same amount of vertices on both sides, and I did topology, whatever. Yeah. And then I just look for the quads, right? So these two edges, F. These two edges, F. These two edges, F, and then these two edges, F, and then this one kind of screwed over, but would have to move it actually. This a little. These two edges, F. That's how I do it. I just kind of think about it, I guess. And the last one is a triangle, and I'll allow a triangle. As long as it's triangles or quads, it's all fine. Uh-oh, oh no, I deleted it. Wait, I'm stupid. Yeah, I just... Now, what else can we do? I don't like the shape of this, honestly. I'm gonna make it very simple. Actually, did I just move it here and just make it the exact same thing? I should just make it the exact. I'm not I don't care about the actual topology here because I'm not planning on doing any I'm not planning on doing any texture. I don't care about the UV. Check the J. Valid selection order. I guess I select the face. What am I supposed to select here? Face J doesn't work. Vertice J doesn't work. What? Oh, okay. So if I like remove vertices, right? Then just press J. No, that's what. Or if I dissolve these vertices, press J. Ah, ooh, that's nice. Okay. Oh, that's a very nice tool. That's a very nice tool. I'll keep going with this one. I can't go too far because subdivision fire breaks. Alright, this is like the perfect shape. Do you think this is too sharp? Or not too sharp, too smooth? I feel like it might be too smooth. I don't mind it being too smooth, but I might not fit. Either way, the shape is nice. I'll just keep the shape. If we have an issue with it being inverted, I'm not planning on UV mapping this. Side. We have that. I kind of want to decide how I want to do the arm sleeves. The arm sleeves are a little bit weird because when I rotate it like this, I don't like this. It looks really not correct. There's a lot of her like bare arms, which I don't think is good. But from like the side view, it's not too bad. Second option is to do this. I have a second option. Wait, did I? I should probably leave him. Second option. The other option, and I put it downwards, right? So when it rotates her arms, it goes like this. This one's slightly more. I'm okay with this one, but then, for example, let's say she's holding Suno. Hold Suno like how she arm dot make it arm dot r and then and cool. I figured out. So here we add a second lattice. Call it sleeve L. Make this on arm, but the opposite. Nope, it doesn't work. Turn off mirror. So I think this is like the pose. Like I guess this is like much better than the other one. The other one would not look good. I want to remake bad guy after the stream. That's very, very, very exciting. Wait, remaking the bad guy is gonna be a lot of work though. I think you should finish the other bad guys first, and then when you're done with the other bad guys, you can start remaking original. Or you can remake her brother. Okay, this is good. Next up, let's do the hair. Hair is pretty simple. I have done this a lot of times that I don't even need to think about it. I don't really care about how correct I make it. I just that Neo can make it look good in texture. Higher. Good. Now I don't like this one. Go here. Have her have a bit of extra like height. Gives her some extra height, right? Like I think it's fine. Look a little bit taller. Too tall though. Okay, I'm not trying to be like super exact, but just to make some just a tiny bit tall. It's fine. As long as relative to Suno she looks tall, it's fine. Next. Work on the side bags first. What I really want to do actually is to make this steeper. I want to make this steeper and then just remove this. So I'm gonna add an extra next group right here, or not vertex. Add edge right here, and then add like shape key. Lower this down. So her head looks a little bit rounded. That I can just. I kind of want to do this. It might look good, it might look bad. I'll keep this for now. I think it's fine. So this makes the hair much more steep. Back a little too far. Hair might be a little too thick. Okay? The top hair has to be this. It can be that you. Sure. And she doesn't actually have. I don't think this part is necessary. Necessary just like to add a bit of fluff to her hair, but it's not necessary like a shape. That's not to be that far down. Fine, just to make it a bit fluffy. And then we have to add these things, which I'm not to do. I'll think about it. Alright, that's one done. Let's move to the one here. Ooh, this is an annoying part. I don't actually have a road. I have to use annoying. Gizmo. Any amount, I guess. Fine. Doesn't matter how much. Okay, I'm a little. I need to look back on. Mark 3. I need to quickly check her side of her hair. How did I design the side of her hair? Right. I did not have the overhang. I don't do it like this. I do it like this. Right. And the side part is the same, and I just have extra layers to make it look not like a wig. Got it. Thank you. Past me. I can just copy the exact same thing I did. One down, a little bit lower. Add a little bit of rotation so it's not doesn't look the exact same. Different position as well. Oh, and then I can make this go further away as well. Add a bit more volume, make it a little bit smaller so it's not the exact same shape. Yep. And then duplicate. Move it across so we have the second covered as well. I will let this overlap a little bit just so we don't let me touch the ears. And then one more time, duplicate this, move this side. A little too much. By too much, I mean something is off. Don't know what it is. Here's making it a little difficult. I'm gonna rotate this. A little bit. Yeah, this is good. And you're not too long, not too wide. Okay, side. 3D cursor here. Hit this a little bit. Yep, and then just right. I can make this like flap out a little. Just a little bit. Okay, rotate down. Good. I'll let Neo deal with here. Make it look fine. Right, and that's the base of the side of her hair. Good, I'd say. Up is back of her hair, which should be relatively straightforward. Start from the top like this. Well, actually, no. I have an idea. We'll use 3 down here. 1, bottom. Nothing fancy. Okay, and then third one, I have to separate because this one will not. Up. And that'll do for here. There. Okay, some of these are a little bit far apart. Oh no, it's not far apart. It's just I don't have the right normals. Good. They all need to be facing inwards. Apology. And face mode. And right, this is good. But now we need to one more time pull you out outwards. Might be a little bit down there. That's a little too fine. And then I need a bit of fixing here. We'll duplicate the whole thing. This might be issue. Duplicate this. Down. Up. Yes. Hello, Soyme. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, sir? Great, I'm assuming. But he's doing great these days. Side. That should like fix all of the holes in her hairs. I could move this even further up, but it doesn't work. Okay, that's her hair. Now we have to do the annoying part, which is the front of her hair. Honestly, now that I think about it, it's the same as Suna. Same side as Suna. Quickly do a revision. You literally just straight hair. Straight rectangles. There's this side flare though. I think I'll implement. I'm sure I got scammed for $100, but not 100% sure. I want to get the details. I also had offer to. I'm gonna go to the top. Just take care of your health. Your money can always be taken. Your money can always be earned back. So don't be too bummed out about it. I think my parents got scammed out of a few thousand. You know, bank transfer scams. Luckily, it was only $1,000. It wasn't the whole goddamn fortune. All right, so good, I think. Up and I just need to focus on the. I guess the annoying thing is that now that we have this curve, I have to have different sizes of rectangle. And we mirror for this. Actually, do I need to turn off mirror? Yeah, I do. Can't use mirror. I have to make this look at least a little bit square. Wait, why can't I? Oh, did I extrude it accidentally? Yeah, okay, there we go. I have to make this at least somewhat resemble weird ones, because if I don't, it'll look weird. Let's assume I just do it. Until they look square-ish. Okay, this looks. Now I can just solve edges. Boom. Back here. Now this should be mostly a square. Start doing forward a little bit, rotate it at the front meets with the edge of this. Oh. Gate side. Gate move. And she has like this is her haircut, right? So she's got, first of all, this long portion which I don't think I can combine with this, so we'll leave that for later. But the actual hair that we need to worry about is, let's just cut her hair like this, right? Cut her hair like this. This is what it looks like. You have this inwards flap on both sides. You have to make those. And here we have kind of like this, and then we have a cut to a center, like center bang, and then cut. So the hair is kind of like three segments, right? You have this segment, and this segment. So it's the same as Suno. Suno has the same like hair structure, and then you have extra flaps on the side. Anyways, 3:40 a.m. So I'm gonna go. All right, good night, sir. At some point in the week, I guess, because I'll be streaming quite often. Hopefully this week. That's how we're gonna design it, right? So we need to work for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bones. So here we have. Let's assume that this is. It ends at like the edge of this one, right? Right here. This is 1. Numero uno. Then we have to work on the second one, which I just take this and I did like this. So we have the cut there. I can do something extra and I can add like a little bit of, I can like add a small strand. I'm gonna do that. I'll try that out later, but not yet. Next is just same thing, but I'm going to increase the length here. Hit this shape. This is 1, 2. So this is one portion. This is the next portion. Then we can do the final portion. Honestly, just take this, duplicate it. 1, we'll shift it. And you do this. Not like complete. It's not perfectly mirrored, but it's basically. Yep. I think this looks fine. I want to double check with how did I design it. Here I went all the way to the top. I need to make sure it's the same there. Top. Well, has this little annoying actually because I have to push you out because this should be fine. If I like remove the cavity, it looks mostly fine. This is I'm okay with this. This is the default here. But anyway, secondly, I'm gonna move that harder to go 40 down, move it. I have to make this a bit, but it will go smaller with the arm. There's no sleeves. Might have to design it. Okay. He's got really large arms. Let's just fix that by lowering the smallest possible. I have my doubts with these. I really want to make them like a bit more, or like a bit less blocky. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Leave it as is for now. I need to overthink it. Change the geometry later after done all of the texturing. Right, this nice hair. Then going to her neck too long. Her neck is too large. I think. Make her neck less, slightly less thick. Sure. And then I need to move the head down because I feel like the head's a little bit. Either that or I can also do something else. That kind of works. I'm gonna move the arm down a little. That worked. I don't know if it works or not. Feels weird. Yeah, that definitely feels very weird. What I want to do is, oh hi F, hi F, F. How are you doing today? What I want to do is I want to do this, right? If this could work, like make it like that, and then I just hide this for. Let's hide this for now. Let's just do some experiments. This up. This could possibly work. It kind of just like emulates her like shoulder slope a bit better, but I don't know. It doesn't. Wait, no. Like this only. Like this. That's not it. Uh, well, we'll think about it. Okay, now this is obviously just something is wrong. Something is obviously. You can't. The shoulders cannot be. If the shoulders are too far away, we'll have that issue. I think. Wait. Yeah, that's the issue, right? No, it's just too high. Yeah, it just needs to be like this. But this might solve the might solve the issue a little bit better. Cavity. Fine. Then we just move this. No, something is wrong here. This is we can't make this. Can't make this. This has to. There we go. It looks slightly better. Okay. Decent. I think that should be it. Why? Any change to shoes? No, I don't think I will. Hair. I forgot. We need these hair thingies. So how are we gonna do that? So they're braids. So they go like this. Real life. I think that's how they go in real life. And the end is just. I don't actually know how the end is. Something like this. Whatever, right? This is how the shape is supposed to be. One way we can do this, I think, by using it down. Make like this, and then we do this. This could be seen as braid, I think. But I'm gonna keep on finding a better one. I'm gonna keep this as a duplicate cube. Keep on doing that. Let's find out a different way. This is like typical hair strand. That won't work, obviously. Hi, Hexa. Welcome to the stream. Come, we're doing some character creation at the moment. 5. I think we should stick with this, but we move it so that each cube is halfway. Right, up next cube. Yeah, so like this, maybe? How do you like the idea of doing a weekly practice where everybody models their own characters? I think that's very good. We can do a weekly practice of people modeling their characters and then a weekly practice of people rigging their characters. Because, like, I'm assuming not everybody wants to use my, like, if it would be nice if everybody wants to use my style, but if people have their own style they want to use, we can also have them rig it as well. Little does Tim know I've been watching. So you are that 1% that's been watching my thing on a TV. I said, will this boy still swing? Likely yes. Very likely yes. I will be rigging the. Well, it's not really a ponytail. It's like side strands. I call it side strands. No, it needs to be squares. But it needs to be seen something. Oh no. I'll divide this, and then if I just remove this one, I don't know if it looks better or not. Just if you want to make some art or something like that, so people, yeah, 100%. Definitely a good idea. I could, I don't know. Hello, patient. Welcome to the stream. I would like it to. Another one would be another collab project progressing super slow, creating the model very slow as practice. That's an idea. Uh, brain, brainstorming. This technically could work, but it's not it. I don't think it's it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this on the side. Where's the take this cue? I'm gonna try model it like one for one. See what it looks like. So this will center, center, edit mode, base for now. Oops, sorry. Edge, put this edge, this here, and cut this approximately 4 times. Up, in. This, I don't know if it's so good. It won't look good, man. Issue. We do this. Not like blocky. Has to be different. Curves, just that's. I'm just gonna delete it. Wait, no, I forgot. You told me to. It doesn't work. I need to at least select 2 edges. I need to enclose them. So I do this and then I can. Oh, it doesn't work. What? This? Huh. Always work, I guess. But this would be it. I guess this is not actually. Wait, is this not bad? I can't texture it though. That's the problem. I can't texture it because this is like a really weird thing to use. But it like does work as like a hair strap. So, I don't know if it works, bro. Hope it works. I might have to do this like the cube. Fill it down. Use cubes to do. I do this. I need to make sure this is a separate one. Make bed. Lower this down. Format as cubes. So I just follow the exact same thing, but I just do it as cubes. That might work. Hmm. Maybe the picture size gets smaller as it goes towards the point. Possibly. Problem is, we're most likely going to be using like a larger. Well, that's definitely an idea we could try out. Wait, no. I think instead of pixel size, I just make it larger cube sizes, like smaller and smaller cube sizes. So I'll do the exact same. Yeah, no, this works. Like so, it's basically this, right? But instead of it being consistently the same size of cubes, I just size them down one by one as we go down, right? I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but this is definitely, yeah, I think this is the way to do it. It should work. Thanks for the idea. Definitely a good way to do it. Why street? Great ideas. Scale it down one more time. I don't need you anymore because You just duplicate this, and then I guess I can just choose a direction. Or move this. We'll make this like make this extra thin. Oh. And then we take the we don't have to take it. Need a hair modifier. Yeah, I like this. I actually like this. Maybe we can change this a little bit so that maybe we can rotate you into be here, and then we lower your X. This, and we move these up. The center. Because this will basically just act as the thing. Or like the pitch point, you know? Little, I would say it's a little early. It's fine. Let's move it outwards a little bit. So Z. And then we add a solidify modifier. Yeah, I can totally work with this. I can totally work with this. This is easy to rig, easy to texture. Very nice shirt. This will be the extra. No, this has to be the pointy thing. That other one will just make it a hair clip. Actually, no. I'll just literally just make it point. Doesn't matter too much. This one, I think I can. Don't have to worry too much about the color. I'll just use Lucas's shader to give it what it needs to look like. This. That too is angled upwards actually. Down a little bit. I can add this. The bottles of water, but sadly I ran out of bottles. My room is eternally cold. AC on, so always keep bottles of water in my room. So there's a source of water in this house. I'm okay with this. It's not perfect, but I like it. Wait. This one actually, I think we should just make it. Like, we'll make it straight for now, so it doesn't look that special. But when we rig it, it will curve. So we can make it like wobble left and right. Curve it like this. Like this, or we curve it like this. So it'll have shape, and it's not just a square. So I do want it to follow this like this initial curve that we already set up, right? So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, this is fine. I can work with this. Well, easy to rig, easy to UV unwrap, easy to texture. Everybody's happy. Okay, and with this, I think the mom is mostly finished. Really want to make it like a little bit sharper. Gonna test this out. Would this work? I think this makes her chin a little bit too. There's too much chin here. If I like lower it, visual origin. Oh, can't do it. Bounding box, global. After. Nah. Go back. You know. Oh, actually, wait. No, that one might have worked. That one might have. This one can work. I think I might try this one. Will it swing forward and back? Probably not, but I can make it swing forward and back pretty easily, so it's not too big of an issue. Okay, this character model is basically done. Now we will move on to UV unwrapping, so we can send this off to be textured. You know. Alright, I'm just gonna add this. You guys can't see. Add a new file. Wait, first of all, save this file, export as a .obj. I'm gonna put this in a bench selection only. Oh, I didn't select anything actually. Outliner, and I just select all the things that I want to turn into bench file. And here. Okay. And the shoes, kind of the shoes. So just double checking. This is definitely what I need. I'm just gonna delete these extra things. Yep. And this is the clothes, the hair, and the shoes. Select everything. Go to export. File export as a .obj. Selection only, and turn off apply modifier because you don't want to apply the modifiers yet. Now I export as an OBJ. Then I go to Blockbench. See if you guys can see Blockbench. Blockbench. There we go. You guys can see Blockbench. Let's change the thing at the top. Now, modeling, model, wrap, and just so people know what we're doing today. Next up, let us import the model. So I go File, Import as a .obj, and I search for our storm on Blockbench. Open this. It look like this. Okay. Doesn't look correct right now, but I assure you that it is correct. Add a clone here, and I'm UV unwrapping this. Actually, I'm not doing anything. I'm not gonna do anything yet. I'm gonna UV unwrap this first. Select everything, and then I just go bottom left here, create a texture, 16 by 16. I would like to not combine the islands because combining the islands makes it a little bit tough for me to move stuff. So now we have this super nice and even UVs. The things we need to change right now are, I think, this. So I need this to be the straight edge, and then here I need this to be the straight edge as well. If I can fix those real quick, it'd be fun. Ooh, theoretically, I could also do where I cut this straight up half, not in half, but like cut this like a, where I have these 2 pixels, right, and then other pixels be planted. That might be good as well, but I'm not sure how easy. There's a cutting tool in Blockbench itself. Seam tool, vertex tool, knife tool. There is a knife tool. I can kind of knife my way down here. Right? Yeah, I can. So I'll cut once here. That's that I can do this in Blockbench. And I go all the way up and I cut like. Right? Which is kind of lagging. Oh, really? Second. Let me check. Desktop. Let's take my channel. What's happening to my voice? Testing voice. High voice. Testing again. High voice. It might just be the fact that I'm not too close to my mic. Or what if I turn off the noise gate? Can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me tap then. Are you guys okay with hearing me like? Is that okay? I feel like that's a little annoying. I'll let you decide. Okay, you're okay with it? All right. If you're okay with it, then I'm okay with it. If the tapping gets annoying, let me know and I'll turn on noise gate again. Okay, it doesn't seem like okay. I can't cut through faces, right? It's better. All right, nice. You cannot cut between different faces, including the edges of. Okay, so well, this doesn't work, right? So too bad. I'll just do this the normal way. We'll select the face and right here or right here. All right, we're gonna go into turn on the UV overlay. Boom. And I need to move chat away because chat's in a really awkward position right now. Move it to the right, bottom right. There you go. Okay, and this is super easy to just align the UVs. I just rotate it like this and just move it so that it lines up. Zoom in, helps a little bit. So we're done with that. I need to snap specifically this one and this one. Snap to the nearest UV pixels. The rest, I don't really care too much about. I can maybe like, move it a little bit, but I can do that fine tuning in Blender, right? And then I'll just help me out by just padding the guidelines. Boom. We nose undo, and then here, it's another one. It's pretty simple. Just rotate like this. Here, zoom in. Is that fine? That's fine. I'll snap specifically this pixel now. The other pixel does not need to be snapped because it goes down there. Do this, and then boom. Actually, I can make it go like downwards as well, yeah. And here is another long one. Oh, actually, it's shorter. The right side is longer here. Not that I care. I still will just do this. Rotate like this. And then go here. That is good. Snap this one. Right, just so we don't have anything glitching there. The bottom one I don't care much about. And I'll do this. Then I can have him like add an extra layer here. Just because it's larger. I believe in Neo. He can make magic work. This next one, I will snap, ooh, like this, right? Yeah, this is how I snap it. Then move it down here. There you go. It intersects a little bit with this one, but I don't think that matters too much. Coloring is right. And if I open up the pixel grid, it's not lining up. Okay, one thing I need to make sure is that it always lines up. So like this. Because if it doesn't line up, it will look not good. Boom. And we have a size issue as well. Ooh, that's not nice. I'm gonna start sizing this to hopefully align it. Okay, wait. Let's look at this, right? We have 1, 2, 3. It's overshooting it, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this over here and I'm gonna push it back. Is it causing more overshoot? It's causing more overshoot. It's causing more overshoot. My bad. The other way around. Let me make this larger slightly. It's like not aligned perfectly, which is very annoying. What I should be doing, actually, I just now realized I should be doing it the other direction. Align it here, so I align this edge, and then I scale this out. Oops. How do I scale this out a little bit, just a tiny bit, right? This is so annoying. I can't get it perfect, I guess, but as close as possible is nice. Yeah, this is as close as I can make it, and I'm okay with it. And the annoying thing, I have to do this for each and every one of them. We'll lock it like this. Yep. Ooh, this is annoying. This is not like locking with this right one. Honestly, that means I can just move this one down. Yeah, there we go. move this a bit more here, like this. And then this is not aligned again, so I'm just going to size it. I have to size it like this, yeah. Okay, and then I move it. Nope. Honestly, I think this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I don't have to be perfect here. I'm sure Neo can think of some magic to make it work. Bottom is fine. Oh, the bottom is perfect actually. At the top, ooh, so nice. Don't you just love it when everything is lined up for you? Okay, and this one, honestly, I'm gonna do a bit of cheating, and I'm just going to align it so that it is the exact same as this one. Oh, the problem is I have to flip it. Mirror the UV in here, yeah. So then I just put it in the exact same position, then I just move it down. Right, and then I go zoom in a little bit, size it like this, and then it's perfect. And then I move you down here, and this perfect position right there. Like this, and then this other one, the exact same thing. We're gonna flip it in the x-axis, I think. Rotate like this, move it here so we can line it up with this previous one we made. And size it down, perfect shape, move it to the side, here, and then paint it over. Okay, let's check the other side now. Yep, it matches, perfect, nice. Next is the hair. If I go back and look at Suno's hair, let me go and you guys see that? You guys can't see it, right? So I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, now you can see it. So if I go back and look at Suno's hair, Suno Mark 3, it is a single. Is it single or is it double? No, it's actually single. So it's single. This is fine. The current way we're doing it is fine. I'm gonna go back here, and yeah, I'm happy with this. Maybe I would like a bit more subdivisions, right? Because right now it's like too much rectangles. I'm gonna move you down actually. I'm gonna give you a separate. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a separate kind of place over here. This will be the hair location. After seeing you work on these rig animations, I feel kind of bad for those who handle VFX in movies like Transformers. It's quite a lot of work that these guys got to do. The things I do is easy. They have to do this for robots and giant monsters. I'm doing this for blocky anime characters. It's much easier for me than it is for them. I feel like I should give him more like pixels here, but I don't know how much he wants. I don't think he's awake right now. This one definitely needs more pixels, right? And also I'm just gonna give it a color because it didn't have a color. Right, there we go. And oh, of course, we have to always snap the pixels. Wait. Before we snap it, yeah, that's good. We snap the pixels to UV. Boom, very nice. And yeah, I think this is satisfactory. This is way too much. Oh, okay, this is bad. You are not good. The top one, even the top one is not good. We need more. We need a much larger space for this. All right. Ooh, actually, I have an idea. Let me move texture with UV. There we go. Down here, so then I can just move them side by side. Doesn't really matter where I put them. Okay. Nice. So I'll just put them here. For now, let's do this one by one. I need you to subdivide by 1. So I think doing it like this is great. Yeah. And then let's add some extra paint here. And we'll do that for everything here. This down here. We're gonna 1, 2, 1. Here. 1, 2, 1. Actually, no, one more would be fine. Can I do this one more as well? Like this one I can't do one more. Because if I do one more it'll look rectangular. 1, one more. Yeah, one more is fine. Move you over here. Okay, next one here we gotta go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so I'm gonna rotate it so that's the. No, I can't rotate it actually. 3, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Yeah. Well, then we can also do one more for this, right? Yep. That looks good. In bucket them. Brush. Switch. This. Oh. There we go. I think we can lower the density of this. No, but I can't lower it again in that direction, so it's not possible. Let's lower this density. This one's easy to lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm just counting numbers. I don't actually know what I'm counting. Think about it. Okay, that's good. And we're going to do the final ones at the back. Ooh, wait, I didn't do this one yet. Shoot. That's fine. Figure it out later. Right, that's all of them selected. And I just move them over to the side here. Okay. Start off with this. We'll increase this. Oh. Why can't I select the size of this? Oh, there we go. There we go. You can fit 3 here, which is nice. I can fit one more, actually. Two more. The hair. I feel like I don't need. Definitely. I can do this. Bam, hair is done. Yeah. Right. Now we can move on to the final part, which is how many steps are there for creating a rig? The quite a lot of steps actually. First, you need to make, depends on what you need in a rig, really. Me, the steps were, I'm assuming you mean the rigging process and not like, how to make a character, right? Rig. You first make the base bones, torso, chest, head, arms, forearms, legs, thighs and shin, and then the foot if you have it. And then after that, so this forward kinematic rig, you have the FK rig, which is number one, base rig. Second, if you want to add IK to all of your things, you need to add an IK version of your rig. So you have to make the IK modifier. My voice lagging again? Oh, I see. Oh, come on. I think it's because my AC is on. Give me a sec, guys. Here we go. Hopefully, I think it was because the AC muffling out the noise. If it's, oh, it's so bad. No, it's, I have an idea. Okay, I'm just gonna start clicking. Testing. Hi. No, it's like getting paused mid-sentence. Yeah, I can see. Okay. Can you hear my clicking? You can't hear my clicking now. Let me say a sentence. What sentence should I say? All right, I'm just gonna restart the sentence. I think it's fine now. Should be fine now because my AC is off and I lowered the close threshold for the noise gate. So what I was saying, right? You need a FK rig first and foremost, right? So this is usually the base movement of the rig. So you need torso, chest, head, both legs and arms, and then if you need feet and fingers, you add feet and fingers. Once you're done with your base rig, you can then add IK if you require IK for the arms and the legs, right? After that, if you want to simplify the meshes of your rig so that you don't have multiple hands, one that follows IK, one that follows IK, because that's how old Minecraft rigs used to work. They would have one mesh for the IK rig, one mesh for the FK rig. One way you can do this is you have what I'd like to call a visual bone. All right, so we have a different set of bones, right? So we have three sets of bones here. We have an FK bone, we have an IK bone, and then we have a visual bone, right? So those are the three bones you have. And this is for like arms and legs, right? So you have three sets of bones for two sets of limbs. So in total, we have like a lot of bones. What you do is you have the visual bone is what your mesh is parented to. So when your visual bone moves, that's what's causing the deformation in your arms and your legs. Then you have an FK and an IK switch. Basically, the visual bones will first copy the FK bone. And then afterwards, there is a switch to tell it to follow the IK bone if you require. So that's how you can have one mesh, which is controlled by the visual bone. The visual bone is controlled by both the FK and the IK rig, but you can turn off which one it gets controlled by, right? So that's like the next level of your rig, right? So that's like the IK FK switch. That's like the professional way to do it anyway, I think. That's what Eric from P2 Design taught me. And then after that, you can add more tweak bones, right? So you can add bendy bones to your torso. You can add bendy bones to your wrist if you require. I still don't know how to do that because it's very complicated. Then you can add squish bones, stretch bones, right? That's like level 3. And then level 4 is where you get like crazy and you add like hair rigs and cloth rigs, which is what we're going to be doing today once I finish unwrapping this, right? I've already done steps 1, 2, 3, and I'm not going to do it again. Step 1 is the easiest one. Step 2 is kind of annoying. Step 3 is like a pain in the ass. And then we have step 4, which is like also a pain in the ass, but it's like not that much of a pain in the ass, I'd say. Alright, I'm gonna have to finish this as fast as possible because I don't want to overheat in my room. That, or I just like turn my AC on in like silent mode, I guess. I don't have the remote right now. All right, let's get this going. Oh, we have an issue here. I noticed something here because this is only 2. Oh, I mean, it should really only be 2, right? Because of this. But I don't like the way we're doing it. Yeah, you gotta place it like this specifically. And then here we have a missing thingy. Yeah, I like this. And we do the same thing here, but we'll do this one later. What I need to do here first is, which one are you mirroring? You're mirroring that one, right? So I'll just move it down without moving the texture, please. All right. We move this down like this. I need to mirror it in one. I know I need to mirror it in a direction. I just don't know which direction it is. Boom, that's the direction I mirrored it. Nice. Side, and we can already see that there's a change in transformation. So I just size this down. This is fine. And I just make sure these match, I guess. There we go. Boom. All right, nice. It matches. Now we move this back up. And it's all good. Nice. Then I just go back to this one and I just size it again to the appropriate size. Like I need to flip it now. Flip UV. There we go. Nice. And finally, the last one. Actually, do we need to do the shoes? The shoes look rather simple, so I don't think we need to do the shoes. I kinda actually might have to increase the count, the vertex, the like face count. Shoot, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine for now, at least. All right, and then we'll do this one. I'll teach Neo a different technique in order to increase vertex count later. UV mirror. Close in. This. Okay. Just top one. Can I select this, please? Thank you. There we go. And just like that, this should be aligned perfectly. Oh. Yep. And we're done. Okay, so do I want to be a nice guy and increase the pixel density for him? Or do I just teach him how to do it himself? It's just really annoying. I want to just get it over with, you know? I'll increase the pixel density for him. So can't I just select all of the... Yeah, I can select all of these, move to the side. Oops, well, no, 1 second. I need to move this properly. There we go. So now I know which one is which. There we go. So then I have to reflect the changes up here. 1, 2. I can't add a third one, which is annoying. So what I can do, actually, instead of adding a third one, I just scale it like this. So it's like slightly smaller. Okay, and then I snap pixels to UV. Honestly, wait, no, that's not bad. I'll keep it like that. 1, 2, then down, down, lower like this. Welcome back, Yabe. One, two. top part is honestly, I just keep it as is, it's fine. Right, and then this part, how the hell do I do this part? Okay, let's check this out. 1, 2. It should only be that much, but because I scaled this slightly, it's not perfect. Snap UV to pixels, and then there we go. That's perfect. Make sure everything is snapped. 1, 2. Yep. That's how I gotta make it. It's gonna be rectangular, which is annoying, but you win some, you lose some, right? Can't win on everything. Okay, how the hell am I doing this? Why is it like weirdly? Yeah, snap this, don't I? Snap. I tried getting permission to use a Japanese song for my animation, but it's really complicated. Interesting. I just used it, and if they don't let me use it, I just remove the video, I guess. Usually, it's unlikely that they won't let me use it. They usually do let me use it. There was one time where I couldn't use a song, and it was specifically the opening for Vivi something. What the name of it? Me. Oh wait, what was it called? I'm not gonna play it on stream, because it's obviously blocked. But I'll get the name of the song at least. Preset Pack 2. Team Manor. Let me see if I can find it. Don't play the song. Wait, no, it's Preset Pack 1. Yeah, Volume 1. The name of the song is Take My Pleasure. Vivi, Flora, and Ice. Song opening theme. That's the one. I'm trying to avoid getting a copyright strike. Are you thinking of avoiding getting a copyright strike or a copyright notice? A copyright strike is different from a copyright notice. You can have as many copyright notices as you want, and it won't affect your channel. Getting a copyright strike, on the other hand, is a very big thing. I I've only gotten a copyright strike once, and that was because I, without thinking, posted a Genshin Impact leak. Because I was like making a animation practice using Theory's model, or not model, sorry, Theory's animation from Genshin Impact. But I didn't realize that they didn't want me to show her animation because she was not released yet. So that was a little bit of an oopsie for me, but yeah, that happened. Yep. Oh, this is so weird to do, bro. I don't like this. I forgot I turned off I muted the desktop volume. My bad. There we go. Oh my goodness, this is so annoying, man. I have to do this side as well. Honestly, do I really want to do this? Undo everything here. I don't really want to do this. I'm just gonna do this, right? This one is fine. This one is fine. But I honestly do not care about these. And I will put my faith that Neil has enough of an idea on what to do with these. Can't do the back one as well because that would make sense. I believe in the power of engineers, even though he's not an engineer. Yep. Okay, here's the inside won't be shown, so it's fine. Leave that as is, and we are done. Right, now that we're done with this, what we do is we... Oh, I forgot this, actually. You're not gonna get one. You are two. You're only one. That's not good. You can't be one only. You need at least some volume. Boom. And... Yep. There we go. Last one. Yeah, there we go. Now we're done. So, you're done with this. What we do is we just click on export as an OBJ. And I'm just going to export it as true model. Right, so now we have the true model. I'm just going to rename this texture to mom. Confirm. Save it somewhere on my computer. Alright. Save the model somewhere on my computer as well. Flower Storm blockbench model.blockbench. Right, so I saved it. Let's go back to Blender. Go back to the mother's model. We're gonna add a new collection. I'm gonna call this the clothes collection. Or no, the import collection would be better. Import.obj blockbench mom.obj. Right, so we have this now. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna move it backwards a bit, and we're going to make sure we just copy every single modifier again. Ooh, that didn't look good because I didn't put arm.r. arm.r arm.l. Okay, and we need to do some fixing on the things, right? Copy modifiers, and copy modifiers. This is already good. Boom. And last one. All right, and the reason we do this is because this model does not have the UV map of this model. This one has the correct UV maps. Ooh, my animation is Minecraft style, but amplified from anime. It's still a long way from being finished. I haven't collected all the assets yet, and I'm aiming to make a total of 12 episodes. That is quite a lot of episodes. How long are the episodes? I feel like that's a valid question to ask. All right, and we have like, we have mesh issues which I don't like. Nope, okay, it was a shade flat issue, which I can just easily solve with that. Okay. Also, I want to just go into the shader tab and set up the materials. Oh, wait, why didn't this material set up? Ooh, this is bad. Wait, 1 second. The materials didn't get set up properly. That's a bad sign, actually. That's usually a bad sign. Why did the materials not get set up properly? Open, save, I guess. Close, and then... This is not good. There is .mtl. Oh, wait, I'm a dumbass. I'm actually stupid, and I should go laugh at myself. I imported the wrong one. I imported mom.obj, not truemodel.obj. There we go. Import this one. This one has all of the information. There we go. Now we're somewhere. Alright, I have to do the same thing again as last time. And here, I'm just going to transfer all of the modifier data. Right. There you go. Okay, now I can set up the material. So you set this the closest. I'm gonna fix some of the things actually before we go, because I left some of these blank. There we go. Nice. I'm gonna save the texture again. Oh, we're getting the wrong one. Replace it with texture. There we go. Much better. Each episode is planned to be about 50 to 24 minutes long. That's as long as my episodes, bro. You crazy, man. Kind of crazy, but I believe in you because I'm doing the exact same thing. And it's gonna be it's gonna be approximately 2 years before I finish my first episode. I already have 15 minutes of it ready, and yeah, I started last January. Sorry, last year's January, not last January. I've been at it for a pretty long time, but I believe you can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. This. Oh, that's good. This one here. This one here. And then here. Done. Right, this is good. Yep. Don't think I need to do this one. So we're good there. Leave it as it is. Missing this one actually. Copy modifiers. I missed this one too. I didn't actually think about this one. Did I think about that one? I didn't think about it at all, but I think it's fine. It's just gonna be red anyway. I believe Neo can make it work out. Modifiers. And this one is honestly, I don't even need a modifier for this, do I? I don't even need subdivision. Yep. Let's leave it as that. Shade smooth. Arms are fine. This is not fine. Question mark? What are you confused about, Hexa? I'm pretty good at using keyframes and animating, but design isn't my strong point. I know I'm still a lot to learn from experienced creators, but sadly it's not easy to find. Yeah. Sadly, they are not easy. They are hard to come by. Right. Oh, I didn't do you. Save this. Missed one. Save. Still missing one in the backside. Somewhere here, right? There we go. Okay, now that we've done that, what we do next is we select everything. We go into UV edit mode. Go here, switch this to individual origins, select everything, and then size it down just a tiny bit. Right? Is this your passion of way of earning? This is my passion, not my way of earning. I don't think I'll ever earn money using this. I am extremely addicted to animating. I can tell you that much. Like extremely addicted. But I doubt I'll be making money out of this, so that's that. Delete this. And we are ready. That was good. All right. Switch this over here and let's start rigging, I guess. There's one thing I do want to change. Forgot this. There you go. Oh, then save it. Save it. Okay. So before we do anything, first things first is the easy one. So I've already done this one. So this one's not a problem. We can leave that as is. The head is going to be an issue because we don't have this yet. So I'm going to add a hair rig. No, not a hair constraint, sorry. It's going to add a rig for the hair, specifically armature. Right? And then we go here. Oh, this will be the root. And so for now, I select all pieces of hair. I can't select all pieces of hair actually yet. I mean, I could, but I'll do one by one. Good. Can I like copies? Ooh, I can copy to the vertex group selected. Copy oh, no, don't do that. Copy vertex group to selected. So this should, yeah, now everyone has it. Perfect. I just add root to here. Add, oh, it didn't work. Copy vertex group to selected. Vertex, okay, must have matching indices. Okay, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay. And then we take all of these. Armature modifier. Before the solidify. And then I'm gonna call this hair rig. Right? Copy selected. Move it for solidify. Right? And then when I move this, it moves, and I just give you a copy transform modifier to chrig head. Ooh. Doesn't work. Child. Let's use child of constraint instead then. Chest tweak. No, what was it? Head. Go set inverse, and now this should be fine. Yep, nice. Ooh. I'll teach you guys how to do a quick hair rig. Hello, entertainer. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, my good sir? I'm doing very well. I'm just a little bit sleepy, just a tiny bit sleepy, but I am doing quite fine this fine afternoon. Just doing more rigging. Right, to do this, right? And then we duplicate, move it here. Another one here, and then duplicate, move it here. Another one here. Then we duplicate all of these, and then go individual origins. Make sure that it doesn't work really. Move them all up. Size X 0, so they're all aligned downwards. I think that would work, right? There we go. And then duplicate again, move them down, and move them to the edge of these bones. It doesn't have to be exact, but then I go and select all of these bones, and I size them down. Right, and then these bones. What you're making? I'm making a rig for more characters for the E-Flower Storm MV. I'm in charge of making most of the humanoid characters. I'll be focusing on the mother here, which is not separate to the key cursor. That's because it's a lot of extra work, and it actually doesn't matter where the thing is, because if I make this into bendy bones, right? Boom, 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 and I use absolute. I'll call this H dot L F dot L, right? So if I just do this, and then I start animating it. Oops. Stretch to constraint. 1 second. Okay, I have to actually set this up. Let's do stretch to constraint. Wait, what? Ooh, this is an issue. Everyone has this. Oh, that's not good. I forgot that I copied that bone, so everybody has this. That's not what I need. Remove. 1 second, guys. I made an oopsie. Okay, anyway, so I need a stretch to constraint here. Stretch to yourself, hair rig. Bone F dot L, right? And then make sure that this follows BBL. uh bb.l. Once we're doing bb.l, we go here into this, select the hair strands, go vertex groups, add vertex group bb.l, assign it. Once we assign it, go here, add a subdivision surface, move it up top before the armature modifier, which I haven't put it in yet. Armature modifier, hair rig, turn this, make it simple, add a bit of subdivisions, and right. So, boom, hair rig, bendy bow is done. Notice how, okay, wait, no. Sorry. I look like an idiot now. 1 second. So it doesn't matter how accurate I move this because it will always snap on its own, right? Oh, hello, Fionkel. Hi. Where have you been these past 4 months? You stopped coming to my streams. Come on, man. Anyway, welcome. We're making hair rigs right now, but we're gonna transition to the cloth rig soon. Anyway, so Entertainer, the reason I don't snap it is because no matter where I put this thing, it's gonna be there anyway, right? So it does, to me, it doesn't really matter where I put it. It's like, unless I need it to be super exact, right? And it's also just really fast. I just put it wherever I want, right? Anyway, here's the hair thing. I think we have an issue. Not an issue, but like this over here needs to be a bit higher before any of the hair mesh, because I don't want it to squish the hair mesh in a weird direction. Actually, no, actually might be worse. Might be better if I do it this way. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is fine. I can live with this. And then here we add another subdivision after this, and we put this after armature, and then this one will make Catamol Clark. Right? And now I can just make sure that the tops and the bottoms are all increased. Add a midpoint on all of these. Oops. Can I add a midpoint on the middle one, please? There we go. Yep, and then you make these lower. Boom. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. So smooth. So nice. I've been chilling, nothing much, working on ED all the time. What about me? I am working on an insane amount of characters right now. Not really have time for these days. Not really doing so. I see. Well, you should at least drop by and say hi. He's getting lonely, man. Even I find time to drop by and say hi if I see him streaming. Right, this is an issue. What the hell is that? This is the issue, right? So I just remove this and then just add more subdivisions here. That fixes the issue, and we are done now. I'll add more cuts to each of these just for like when we turn off subdivision, we can at least see something. All right, and then we select them all. Mean vertex crease is 0, and yeah. So now that we have one, I just copy it to the rest, and it's fine. Okay, here, note the self. It's if the thing is too, if the angle is too strong, it starts glitching out. And I think that's because of the solidify modifier, right? Yeah, it's because of the solidify modifier. Honestly, can I do this? Nice. Okay, I can just put solidify above armature and fix the issue. Mostly, anyway. We'll do that then. Right, there's one hair rig. Here, I want to use relative, not relative, sorry. I want to use tangent on this because that means I can do this if I need to. I don't think I'll ever need to do this, but if I do need to do this, I can do this. So right now it's like this, so I can make it like this or something. Honestly, do I even need a start handle? I might not need a start handle. If I remove the start handle, what happens? Automatic. Right, if I remove the start handle, it does that. So yeah, I do need a start handle. So we're gonna make it absolute, and I'm gonna have C, what's it called again? H.L. Yeah, I need that. I'm gonna need another controller in addition to this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna size all of this down, and I'll keep them up there because it doesn't really matter. Right? I'm gonna call this hair CL, which is hair controller L. And what's happening is this is just going to be parented to this. This is going to be parented to this. And then this is going to be parented to this. So then when I do this, I can do this and then rotate this separately. I don't have to move it all the time. I can just rotate like this. So I can have normal, like the normal cloth movement like this, and then I can have the tweaking cloth movement like this. Right, and then I just quickly add bendy bones to all of these as well. Make all of them, make this one absolute, this one absolute as well. These guys also need stretch to constraint. Copy the stretch to constraint. This will be f.c for center. This will be f.r for right. This will be our hair control right. This will be hair control center. And then this will be head center. This will be head right. Right. Go here, we just do FR, FC. This does not have a thing. You don't have a, you have a few things. You need to remove your thingy. Okay, this is fine. Here we have FR, HR, and you will be FC, HC. Alright. Good. And now I just need to do is add these into your thing. Bendy bones dot E, bendy bones dot R, and just select this. Okay. Once we're done with that, what do we do now? What was I thinking again? We already have the armature modifier, so it should just start moving now. It doesn't start moving yet for some reason, because I didn't name these bones correctly. Yeah, there you go. By db.c, db.r. Right. And then we just need to make sure that move this down a little bit. This down a little bit. Oh, your position is kind of off. Maybe for this one I have to do it specifically. Oh no, no, I'm just stupid. My bad. My bad, I'm stupid. We forgot to set this original length. There we go. Nice. Rotate. I learned all about camera angles, long shots, medium shots, close-up shots, and all that. I was amazed by how much thought goes into placing them with purpose. Yes, cameras are half of the story. You can't make a render without a camera. So putting your camera in a position needs to be thought about, right? It needs to be meaningful where you put your camera in. Do tell me everything you've learned, because I am very interested in all the different kinds of camera shots. Yeah, but you know that ED lately hit 150,000. Last time you saw it was like 30K. Yeah, but like I have not seen anyone play it, bro. What the hell? Let me just quickly check. Elysium days. Like, has anyone? Oh wait, someone has made 100 days in Elysium. Oh, I might watch that. I might watch that, you know. Yeah, it's like I don't see a lot of like there's like a few good videos, but like not a lot. There's one by Forge Labs. What? This is not Elysium Days, is it? Is this Elysium Days? No, it's not, huh? It's I spent 100 days on a deserted island in hardcore Minecraft. I don't know why that popped up when I searched up Elysium Days. Let me send it to you. I think it's just the algorithm being stupid. Yeah, but anyway, I will watch a video on it. I don't play anymore, so I can't play your mod pack, sorry. But I believe that it's a really good mod pack. Okay, so if this goes too close, doesn't look good, but it's fine. This, we now have rigged hair. In addition to this, all we need to do is add in a second layer where we duplicate this, move this down, and I have to make sure that this doesn't actually follow any of those. Make it separate. Root. Yeah. How you believe that if you didn't play it? I'm offended that you never played AD. Well, are you offended that I don't play Minecraft? Because that's what I don't play. I don't play Minecraft, bro. Have you ever watched any stuff on camera angles? Not intentionally. Not intentionally, I would say. I don't think I have watched anything intentionally. I really want to, but I just can't really find good videos, I guess, right? I mean, to begin with, I feel like recently I've never had an issue with camera angles. Or no, it's not. That's not the thing, right? My thing is that I learned how to do camera angles on my own, so that's it. I think that's why I don't watch those the camera angle videos, right? Because I learned it myself anyway after these like 8 years. So yeah, but I learned it myself definitely. Yes, that's the point. The point is I learned it myself. Well, that's not Minecraft. That's Elysium Days. Much different than stupid Minecraft. But like, I don't play games, young uncle. You don't understand. Like, I don't play games. All I do is animate, model, rig, texture, animate, model, stream, eat, sleep, model, animate, animate, animate. That's what I do. I play Blender, bro. That's what I play. So I don't like, you know. Yeah, I just don't do games. I'm too old for this, man. I'm an adult now. I can't. I don't find enjoyment in games anymore. Like the last time I played a game was like, I don't even remember. I'm sorry. No, I played Pokemon on the car because it was like really it was getting really boring. Ah shit, wrong one. This. You know, woke up, blender, woke up, yeah, pretty much. Your favorite place in the kitchen might be the kitchen. No, my favorite place in the house is my workspace, bro, because that's where Blender is. I don't actually. I do know. I own a food processor, not a blender. It's very different, guys. No. I don't own a blender. I own a food processor. It's very different. You need to understand that a food processor is not a blender. A food processor is like Blender 3D. Right? It's not a blender. It's Blender 3D because it can do everything. It can make juice. It can cut onions. It can make shaved ice. It can make a milkshake. It can make juice. I already said that twice. What else can it do? It can make spices, like ground spices. It's super nice. It can make, a lot of it can make a lot of stuff. It's not like, it's not like Cinema 4D where all you can do is animate. No, it's like Blender. You can model, animate, texture, UV map, video edit, motion track, sculpt. It's cool. Yeah, look, bro, look. I had to live in Canada on my own. How the hell am I gonna survive if I can't cook, bro? I need to be able to cook. Alright, so I'm gonna take these. Actually, I should probably take these as well. And then parent it to this. What happened to you? Sign. There you go. Okay, and now I think her head is clear. Perfect. Now we just need an extra bone. Oh, I forgot. I need to add a mirror modifier here. I need to add a solidify modifier here. And I need to add a subdivision modifier here. Subdivision modifier here. Add an armature modifier in front of that. I'm not gonna set the mirror modifier yet, actually. Ooh, I just noticed this, but I think this might be the play. This actually does not look too bad. I like this. Like these look faintly cubic, I'll say this stuff on it then. I really think you should check out this video since you work on anime. Yeah, I'm very interested in learning about like camera angles because I haven't found. I don't know how to search for them. I never had an issue with camera. Oh no, I've always had an issue with camera angles. It's just recently I've been I just have like this intuition that I've built up over after animating for 11 years about what I should do. Or no, it's not even that. It's not even that. The reason my camera angles are decent right now is because I don't actually focus on it being a camera angle. What I do is I just put the camera somewhere in the scene and I put my characters in a way, you know? I just put my characters into the scene so that it matches a camera angle in in an anime. That's what I do, right? So, for example, I guess I'll open up one of the old. No, I'll just open up the one I just did now, right? We go projects 2024, 2025, Flower Storm. I'll just check the most recent one. Rig test pack 4. This might lag, but we're gonna take it anyway. Right, so this one, right? For this one, like here, I didn't make this camera angle. I just placed the camera here, and then I slanted the world to look like this. Right, so I probably still don't understand anything about camera angles. I just put the camera there, and then I changed the characters and the world and the setting to fit a specific image I have in my brain. This specific camera angle, if you can call it a camera angle, this is less of a camera angle, is literally just me copying the music video. So the music video looks exactly like this. So I didn't put my camera in a place so that it looks like this. I just put my camera anywhere and then I built the world from the camera's perspective, right? So I don't think I'm actually good at camera movements. Or no, I camera movements I'm pretty good at, but the camera framing, I think I just happen to accidentally get good framing because I try to copy the scene composition, right? If that makes sense. Right, let's do another bendy bone setup here. Honestly, wait, can't I just use HL, right? And then the bottom one, we use bottom foot dot L. I'm gonna call this bottom bendy bone L. So BBBL. Oops, I have caps lock on. BBBL. Right here, add two vertex groups. One is called BBB.L. Another is called BBB.R. Wait, what? I seem to be having hearing problems. Am I not speaking properly? No, I think I'm speaking properly. You must have misheard something then. Get this here. Okay, stretch to constraint. It's okay? Alright. No, hair rig. Copy this one. Original length. Boom, works. Alright. You set armature modifier to hair rig. So then when I do this, ooh, it's so easy, guys. It's actually so easy to do this. Right, so when I can do this, I can now rotate as well. And I make sure the armature modifier is no. Solidify has to be before armature. To stop the error, but it still happens because it just happens, right? And I need to make sure that this moves closer inwards, so it actually. There we go, much better. Yeah, nice. And the easy way to just do the thing is just to symmetrize. Boom. Aha! Look at that. Ooh, here's an annoying part though. I don't know why that happens. Why does that happen? Roll is 88. Can I make the roll like 0? There we go, that fixed the issue. Nice. Hello, Merdeka. Welcome back. Welcome back, sir. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Prismarine. We have an issue. Is that an issue? I don't know if I should call it an issue. because the hair kind of just pops up from her from her cheeks, which is like not the place it's supposed to be. But I can't move it back because if I move it back, it will look like it'll like this will happen. What if I move it to the side, right? Like this, and then I add extra hair strands. I take maybe this one, right? Duplicate it down here. Rotate like this, so it looks like it's part of this. I think that can work. Hello, Foretta. Welcome to the stream. These things are a hell to model in 3D presets. What exactly is a hell to model? The hair? Or you need like this? Because I just did it. Right? You can like check back on the stream if you want to see how I did it. It wasn't. I wouldn't say it was that difficult to model. It was just difficult to long hair in body. Oh, you mean like this long hair? Oh, this is what I'm gonna do. Let's go back to Suno. Right, look at this. Right, so this is what I did for Suno, and this is what I'm planning on doing for her, for the mom as well. So I have these originally before I made it like this. It was originally just this. Right, it was just this, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna duplicate, rotate, duplicate, rotate, and just look at it. It's already long hair. It's already good, right? And I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Oh, that's in the back. What is this paint? Oh, really? I think the front is always easier. Front hair for me specifically, at least, is I much more enjoy modeling front hair than back hair. I need an extra bit here. I'm gonna cut this in half. Move this here because we were missing this portion. I forgot about this one. Oh, really was the most sarcastic and serious, funniest. Oh, really? I've ever heard much. You're kind of weird, bro. You're kind of weird. I just said, oh, really? Right, do this, and yeah, now we're done. Move to the side. Good. All right. Whew, that's the hair done. Well, it's not done. I still have to finish like the backside, but I'm probably gonna make a few extra strands just for her because there's a bit of like, this is like the shape I don't have yet, right? So I need to make this shape, and I'll give it to Neo, and then he'll texture for me. As I also need to make. Neo will have to make two variants, one white hair, one black hair, which is annoying for him, but I believe him. All right, now let's move on to the meat of the video. The cloth. Let's do the goddamn cloth. How the hell do we do this cloth? All right, so here's the thing, right? So first of all, bendy bones. Always we need bendy bones first. Bendy bones underscore torso. Hello, Piety. Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing, sir? Right, so we have bendy bones now. Gonna add an armature modifier. CH rig. And already we were having issues. We're already having issues. It's already like it already rolled up her dress like that. Wrong one. This one, right? And then it's gonna continuously roll up her dress like this. This is really annoying, and I have no idea how to fix this, but I do. I actually do. I can still fix this, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take the bottom vertices. I'm gonna remove it I'm gonna remove it, not remove the vertex group itself. Right. So now when I roll this, it doesn't work because for some reason it doesn't work. Cool. What the? Huh? What? Bro, what happens if I remove this? Okay, no, it still works, bro. Why did it stop working that other time? Yeah, it works. Would you? Huh? Hello, hello, Eveline. Welcome to the stream. Something is weird here. Huh? Wait, cyclic. Wait, that was that not a cyclic dependency? 1 second. 7 cyclic dependencies detected. Okay. 1 second. Before I need to fix this real quick. Apologies, guys. Because I remember this happened last time. Driver. So this is useless, right? If I remember correctly, this is useless. That should have removed one of the driver cyclic dependencies. No, I think I did remove them for no reason. Focus mode props is fine. There was something that I remembered specifically. Stretch needs to be removed. I'm let me think about it later. But no, this is fine actually. It works. If it works, it works. All I care about. Let's add bendy bone torso. Underscore torso. This and you as well. EB underscore torso. Don't worry, Prismarine. I don't know what they're talking about either. Armature modifier. CH rig. Oh, why did you go down? Whoa. Ooh, this is bad. This is bad. Oh no, you went up? Why'd you go up? I have an idea of what happened here. You have not been. No, you have. I have reset your thing. Wait. So, but why does it? My stream sound turned off. Did it? Oh, your stream sound turned off. Okay. Something is not right in the world right now. Why did this jump up? You're not supposed to jump up, are you? I have no idea why you jump up. Oh, okay, now we're good. That was weird. Okay. Still not working. BB torso. Huh, it's not working, guys. I'm confused. Oh, I turned it off for some reason. Okay, that works at least. Does this one work? Yeah, it works. Okay, good, good, good. I do not know why it. Okay, why okay, this happens. Why does this happen? Why did you guys go all the way up? I don't. I mean, I don't care. I can always just move you down, but still, this is like not normal. Okay, that I guess it's fine. I don't know why it doesn't happen here. Wait, no, it happens here actually. Wait, no, I just realized it happens here as well. Because this goes all the way up. Huh? I am so confused. I do not understand why this happens. Wait, how much did you guys move up? Okay, let's do this as well. All of them at the same time. So we can fix any issues. I like trains. Cool. I like airplanes. Anyways, gotta eat and work on ED. Bye, Fianco. Thank you. Have fun making mod packs. There you go. I guess that's in the correct position, I guess. Honestly, do I even need her legs at this point? Her legs don't really matter to me. I don't think I'll have fun since I'll be have to research all day again. Yeah, it doesn't sound very fun to me, but you enjoy. Alright, I'm gonna hide the hair rig because I don't need it anymore. clear all of these annotations. Alright, split searching 400 drill files is not so fun. Oh, but I believe you can make it fun. I believe in you. Alright, so next thing is I need to put a surface deformation modifier on this one. And I surface deform it to this. And I just make it so that this has a lot of subdivisions, right? Make it so that it has a lot of subdivisions, and I just surface deform this. Bam. So that when you move, boom, it moves mostly correctly, right? So it's like it's technically a decal. Unbind, rebind, and add a solidify modifier after the fact. There we go. Okay, now guys, the hardest part of this is how the hell do I do the legs, or like how do I make her bend? So what's wrong here? What? Wait, no. Remove. What am I? Oh, it's because I moved this down. Okay, that makes sense. 3D cursor, move this up. Oh, okay. This is gonna be a pain in the ass to do, because I want sharp bends. So for example, if she's like this, I want it to do this. But how do I do that? I have no idea how to do that properly. That is... and I do hope that I'm sleepy. Alright. Let's, before we do anything stupid, I guess I should just foot.l, foot.r, give you an armature modifier, solidify modifier, ch rig. Everything just moves up for some reason. It's very annoying. Is that why? Oh my god, that's why. Can't believe that was why. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Things are getting very, very confusing. Like, I think I understand. I don't know. I still don't understand why you went all the way up there. But okay. I know why these guys stayed down. It's because they're not binded to anything. Okay, so this is... I think what we should do here is, I think I can possibly, most likely, maybe if I'm good enough, duplicate this, separate it, and then I'm just gonna move this to the side for now. What if theoretically I use a surface deformation modifier on the legs? So I have the legs here, right? I just need to unhide them. So let's take these two out. What if I just use a surface deformation modifier here? So I have some subdivisions already. Surface deform on the legs. They're one thing. So we try surface deformation on the leg. We bind it. Make sure this has some sort of subdivisions, because this is nowhere near enough. Subdivisions, simple, at least 2. And let's try bind this, right? We binded it. Theoretically speaking. Oh my god. Wait. Wait. There's no way that worked. There's no way that worked. That's insane. And then I can like move. Oh shit. This is wrong. How? Oh my god, I can't believe this actually worked, guys. What the hell? I mean, it's not perfect, obviously, but the fact that it worked is insane. We have small issues, though. I need to fix those issues first, right? So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna unbind it to the surface deformation modifier, and then I'm gonna take this, move it to the side. I'm gonna check where the cut is. The cut is right here. Put my cursor right there. I'm gonna add a cut exactly here, which is nice that it lines up perfectly. I'm going to make sure that this then lines up perfectly with this so that it's a very sharp cut. 30 cursor, move it up to 0. All right, move it back here. Find it one more time. Let's try this again. It's not perfect. We need to move it up a little bit, tiny bit up. Actually, wait, can't I just do this? Yeah, I can. Size 0, right? Hit on both sides, yep. Now let's surface unbind and unbind it again. And that should be the sharp edge I'm looking for. Right? You know, it's not like perfect, but honestly, I have the sharp edge. What I can do now is I can just... let's have a key here where I just take this, move it down, size it, move it down. Okay, not like that. Move it down, size it. Like this, right? I just do this. So that now her legs don't exist. It doesn't work because of the surface deformation modifier. This sucks. Another way we do is duplicate. Move this aside. Hide this one. And then apply it to this. There we go. There's always a way around it. Just size this down slightly. There's always a way around it, boys. And so this is, if I add like a... I need to add, first of all, mean crease on this corner. And then I add a subdivision modifier after. Does it like curve? It does curve it. Ooh, that's what I need. That's it. That's just all I need. It's like not perfect, right? It's not perfect. But it's really good. Surface deformation, turn off, turn... Oh, 1 second. Turn on. Yeah. I think this is honestly good enough because like most of the poses she's in, she's like not moving. She's like mostly static. The only issue I think we would have is just like the ending scene. I think her dress is like outwards a little bit. One of the ending scenes, her dress is like goes out, which I think might be a little difficult to do. But I think all in all, it's probably fine. Someone's knocking on my door. Be right back. All right. Is she fine running in the opening? Good question. You're right. She does actually run in the opening. Now, let me just quickly check that actually. Eve, Flower Storm. Just real quick. We see her feet. Okay, so let me just simulate running with this, right? There's no... I'm an animator. Might as well just do the animation right now. No point not doing it right now. Secret animate, secret run cycle tutorial. It's happening. I need to make sure that she's, or I need to keep in mind that she's running with a dress on. So the animation has to be changed because of that. I don't think I've ever done a dress run animation. Okay, we got the keying, active keying set only. Holy, okay, damn, we have to go pretty low for the bend. Okay, I don't know why I'm putting so much effort into this. Circular motion, 1, 2, move a little bit down, a little bit 2 down, drop a bit, yeah. Get this here. Copy everything, Control Shift V. Plus, move this. We're looping every 8 frames, so might as well go to frame 14. See what this looks like. This is what it looks like, and honestly, no, this looks like pants now, so it won't work. My life is that. All right. So this won't work, but what I do like, I just like this thing that I just like surface deformation modifiers. This is pretty nice. Anyway, we can target vertex groups. That's kind of interesting. I have an idea. What if we target these vertex groups, right? So if I make this and I just call this like edge, right? I'll call this edge of her dress, and we target the edge only. It'll look like this. Okay, wait, this one might work, right? So we only target the edge like this. This one, I can target at 50%. Ooh, wait, I think this might be it, guys, no? Or not even that. What I can do is I rig these vertices, specifically these two vertices are the ones I rig. These vertices will just be controlled by the surface deformation modifier. And I think that's enough. Because, for example, let's say I'm going to add a shape key here, right? Add a shape key where I move these forward, I rotate and move these forward, right? I do this. Then I can do this. And it should, if I add a crease here, these, and I just like scooting us over. Is it working? I don't know if it's working. Why is it like this? It's so smooth. Because we have so much subdivisions. One. Okay. Yeah, no, like this, I can see this working. Like this can definitely work. Ooh, I like this idea a lot. Doing that means I also don't need to use more than one mesh for this, because I can just use the top part is bendy bones, the bottom part is not bendy bones. Alright, let's think about this. I think I'm gonna stop with one character. Or maybe yeah, because I don't think my brain can survive more than one character. Alright, now that we've done this, so what was the plan here? Lower this down, bro. What happened to you? Why are you like this? Oh, that's why. Ew, this looks ugly. Okay. There you go. I'm gonna move the dress back. It's the side. There. Yep, it's good. And then I just turn off the subdivision modifier first. I'm gonna add in a surface deform before we do anything. Surface deform right here. Alt H, because I need to get you back. I need this. Is it here? Ooh, it might not be here actually. It might be somewhere else because of the lattice legs, right? Yeah, it's actually down here. Right? Huh? Like that. Okay. And then I just surface deform this now to the legs. Boom. Add surface deform. Now, when I deform the leg, it's not perfect. In fact, it's actually quite terrible because of this. It's all edges. I'm just gonna put that here, man. Oh, this is good enough. And then we surface deform it again. Bind to mesh, unbind, and then bind. See if this works. Turn off X-ray. The leg bends faster than it, but I don't care because I only want these two to be controlled by it. I'm going to call this the surface deform edge, SD edge. So we'll use SD edge to control this. It didn't work because I didn't assign anything. I didn't assign it fully. Okay, and yeah, okay, there we go. Now I'm just going to hide this because I don't care about this yet. I'm going to hide her legs as well, actually, just to screw that around. Hide her legs. And now look at this. So this is nice, right? This is good. This is a really good start. And like you said, now we just need extra control bones for these bones specifically. These two bones here. Once we add the control bones for those, I can add a subdivision surface. Also, I just need to make sure this is creased and the main vertex is up. And yeah, let's add in those extra bones right now. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go into extra. Extra. I only want to see the extra. And this is like the flip bone. Add a new bone. Size -1. Where should the center be? The center should be the center of the body, which is right here, or the center of the dress, which is right there, technically. There we go. Move this up or down, one of them. Hey, what's that? Solidify kind of glitches out for some reason. So I just put, okay, this might be one of the times I want to put solidify above. No, it doesn't even work. What? Oh, oh yeah, oh, of course you put subdivision after. I might not need this subdivision, right? So right here, this is where the bone, this is where the end is. So I just need to go here, make sure this is connected. I'll call this cloth control CC underscore F underscore C. Because I don't need to control the side of the cloth. There's no situation where I control the side of the cloth. Right? Now I can go here and I select these two vertices, add a new group called, what did I just call it? CC underscore F underscore C. I don't have left and right, so I don't need to use left and right. Assign. So now when I move this, it doesn't move yet. CC underscore F. What do you call it? CC underscore F. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't work for some reason. I turned off the margin modifier. Okay, my perfect. This works. Nice. Ooh, look at that. Nice and sharp. Okay, here's the thing. We can't use this because if we use this, it definitely makes issues. Right? It'll probably make issues. Absolute cinema? Almost. This is not absolute cinema. This is almost absolute cinema. Just gonna duplicate this and move you to the back. I'm gonna rotate you by, I'm gonna roll you by 19. Okay, let's do this. Absocin, yeah, it's Absocin. We're only halfway there. CCB. So now we're gonna do the back. CC underscore B. Okay, and now we have control of the back and we have control of the front. Cool. Now I have two ways I can do the subdivision. I can do the subdivisions like this, so it's like sharp, or I can do the subdivisions like this, which is not sharp. Is this part, it's not, it has not, right? So this is, I don't like the sharpness, or for not the sharpness, I don't like the, it's like a plane, you know? I don't like that very much actually. So I might use this method of subdividing instead. It just looks more cleaner, right? So now that we have these two, let's take a look at the running animation and let's try and improve it now. Right, so let's try and improve the running animation with this new information. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, I can rotate to the side as well. Ooh, wait. I can rotate to the side. That's big, no? I can make it like be affected by a specific leg. Nah, I like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Might not get to size it down actually. Okay, and next, turn this off. Everywhere, just delete that, and let's try this out. Oops, well, that looks a little weird. Okay, one issue is that I forgot to turn on the surface deformation. Oh wait, no, now that we have this, actually, this kind of fixes the... we don't need to make such, we don't have to make such extreme edits. Sorry. We don't have to make such extreme edits now. Yeah, actually, wait, let's re-animate this one from the beginning. Because I made a mistake with the animation. Oh no, you dumbass. You deleted everything. Just need to delete this animation specifically. Right? And I think if I turn this to local, right, and I rotate them, yeah, I can rotate them in the opposite directions. 1, 2. Okay, patient, are you here? Are you here? I think we have reached absolute cinema now. Oh my god, this is so good. I am dumbfounded by how good this looks. I think this works, no? I need to add a little bit of a sizing control here, maybe. Just a little bit of sizing control. Because it looks like it's stretching a little too strong. Like this, right? I think this is what it is in the opening shot, no? Obviously, my running animation could use some work, but like I think we can use this. Well, okay, no, it's less. I think we can use it. I don't know any other way we could have done this. I cannot think of any other way that this would be feasible. I think we can use this. This is a. I think it's a job well done. Oh, oh my god. Nah, me from like 5 years ago would be crying. It's like, how did you make cloth physics without using physics, bro? Oh, this is so nice. And then the body still works. The body still works. This is why I love Blender. No, this is why I just love animating so much, man. This problem solving is so fun. Okay, and I think that's the... Okay, no, the rig's not done yet, actually. Don't get ahead of yourself. Right, okay, no, let's add it with her feet. Like, now, we just need a way to fake her feet, right? Either that, or I can just pull her... I could pull her dress down lower so we don't see her feet, right? Because the only issue is her feet. That's the only issue I see. And why does it go outwards? A little annoying. Alright. It is indeed absolute cinema. Let's not just like make it smaller, right? It pops out. That's the only annoying thing. Theoretically speaking, I could use like booleans, right? But that would be annoying to use booleans. I mean, look, theoretically speaking, we never actually see her feet that often, or like her legs that often, right? So like, there's one issue, and that's at the beginning, because at the beginning we see this. No, guys, I have thought of an insane idea. I thought of an insane idea. Watch this. I'm gonna show you some like stupid shit. So notice how we used a surface deformation modifier to move the cloth. What if we then use a surface deformation modifier to move the leg so it moves with the cloth? So that the legs curve. I'm gonna try that. Wait, am I cooking? I think I am cooking too hard right now. I feel like this is a very scary thing that I'm making right now. This is going to be very scary. Leg working like a cloth? No, no, no. I'm not saying the leg is like a cloth. Well, actually, no. That's exactly what I'm saying, actually, yeah. So let me show you what I think will work. Hello, astronaut. Welcome. What do I forgot what I was thinking of, man. What do I call this? Surface deform, SD, correction. Call it that, yeah, doesn't matter. And then we add a surface deformation modifier. Right here. So we'll deform it this way. Object will be this itself, the plane itself. And then vertex will be SSD correction, and then we bind it. No way! It works, guys. It works. Guys, it works. Oh shit, never mind. It doesn't work. It does not work. I repeat, it does not work. It doesn't work well. It doesn't work well. But it works a bit, maybe. Oh wait, no, 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 no. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Sorry. I need to do this. That's what I need to do. Unbind the cloth. And here is where I bind it. I'm curious though, you were only using texture in Blockbench. Wait, I'm curious, I thought you were only doing textures in Block. Yes, I only do textures in Blockbench. That is correct, astronaut. That is still correct. I am still only doing textures in Blockbench. This texture is done in Blockbench. I'm not gonna do textures here in Blender. You have a lot of unbind it. Forward. Can I just reduce the subdivisions? Honestly, there's too much subdivisions here. Now I bind it. Okay, let's check it again. Ooh, we have an issue. We have annoying issues. Then why is your model was from model bench? Model bench? This is block bench, sir. Also, what is model bench? I've never heard of model bench. It's like I texture in Blockbench, right? And this is me texturing in Blockbench. I've never heard of model bench before. I mean, I've heard of it. Like I heard like Minamir people use it. If you haven't made the eel rig, yes, I am making. I found out how to do the bendy bones thing. It seems a little weird to animate, but I think we can do it. By the way, Blockbench. I mean, well, yeah, you cannot. Well, you can technically texture without it, but like it's if I import the model to Blockbench and I just paint on it, right? That's how you texture in Blockbench, right? Or am I getting this wrong? Okay, this is annoying, bro. Ooh, what about this? I remove this. Ooh, that's slightly better. Move this back one as well. No, this is not gonna work. Guys, this is not gonna work. I'm afraid that this is not gonna work. How do I do this then? God damn it, bro. Using only 2 bendy bones would work. Yeah, I think so too. I think 2 bendy bones is all we really need. Well, technically 3, so we need 2 bendy bones to control the whole rig, and then we need 1 overall bendy bone that can control both bendy bones at the same time. So I think that's how. Then again, it doesn't really matter because I think we will only ever need 1 bendy bone because the dragon the eel dragon thing does not move a lot, you know. In fact, I think we can probably get away. We can get away with just, and then we just put him on a curve, you know. I think we put him on a curve, and I think it would still be just as fine because we can use shape keys to animate the curve a little bit. And because he doesn't move a lot, he just moves a tiny bit. We can use 1 shape key and then we animate it on constant. And I think that'll also do the trick. So it doesn't really matter if we use bendy bones or not, which is kind of funny to me. Anyway, how do we do this? How do I make it not? Man, this is so annoying. I have another idea, right? I'm going to, excuse me. It will work, but just funny. Yeah, it would be really really funny if we did it that way. And I might do it that way. I might just book the eel scene for myself, and I'll just do it that way. Just when people like ask me how did you make the eel rig, it's like, oh, it's just a curve, and then they'll be like, how did you do that? All right, so delete this, right? So I'm gonna duplicate this, apply the mirror modifier. Don't apply the surface deformation. What I'm gonna do here is I'm going to close these off, right? I'm gonna, ooh, shoot, that did not look good. Close one, close two. Oh no, wait, my bad. I was pressing the faces. I didn't mean to press the face. Right. So this is now an enclosed mesh. According to Blender, this should be theoretically an enclosed mesh. Because of those, I'm just gonna make sure that they have their own specific one. I'm gonna call this invisible. Boom. That, right? So now, like, notice how this is a closed mesh. Surface deformation modifier. I'm gonna unbind it. Should I unbind it from armature as well? Remove the subdivision because we don't actually need the subdivision. I'm gonna go here. One more time, I'm gonna bind it. Now watch this, right? Ooh, okay, the middle part is not getting bound by. Oh no, because that's controlled by the armature. And then we turn on subdivision. Ooh, it's not good. It's not it. How did this? Why is these are? They have different things, no? Why are they like affected differently? That's weird. Theoretically, if I remove this, will you guys just get the same one back? So if I remove this and then I add the surface deformation again at the very end. Oh no, it's just different. Okay, good to know. Honestly, at this point, I'm gonna do this. Undo everything so I can get those few parts back, right? Go in the edge over here and I just undo. Oh, shoot, don't delete. Unbind it and then make sure I bind it to this. I'm gonna call this dress. You know, so it's a dress. All right. Now we just bind it to dress. What does sparse bind do? Chat's in the way. Sparse bind only record binding data for vertices matching the vertex group at the time of bind. Not really useful. Okay, now watch this. Now watch this, guys. Because we're using 4.5, I can now use the Boolean modifier. Set plane 003, and I make sure it's on manifold. All right, and then I hide this. And it doesn't work. Great. Why doesn't it work? It's because I have a solidify modifier on it, isn't it? You have a solidify modifier. Remove the solidify modifier. Now it works, boys. Kind of. No, actually, wait, no. I need something else. Here's the thing. I needed to remove everything that's outside of it. So what I have to do is, here's what I have to do. Duplicate this downwards. Extrude this downwards, sorry. right? And then make it like really big. And then I unbind and go here. And then I bind again. Now watch this, okay? Now I go here, I do manifold, but instead of doing difference, I do intersection. Okay? And then I just lower the size of this by a little bit, in specifically the Z direction. Unbind, and then do it again, rebind it. Hide it now. Now watch this. It's mostly fine. Right? It's mostly fine. What I can do here is I can increase the solidify of this, I think. No, I can't. Oh, wait. Because this always wraps to the surface. Theoretically, if I unbinded this, right? And I did it so that it doesn't have a solidify modifier. Bind it now. Okay. So we'll hide this. And then now I add a solidify modifier. And we do at 1. Yes. There we go, guys. And now we have officially fixed the problem. I think I fixed the problem anyway. A little bit goofy, but we'll take it. Unbind. Where the hell did you go? There we go. And bind it one more time. Makes the dress look like really weird for some reason. Why does this happen? I think this happens because of, if I go here, right? Unbind and then bind again. Now something weird here. Why does it like squeeze up? Ooh, we have an issue. Look at this issue. Wait, we have an issue when we move for some reason when we move the root. It does this, which is weird. It's a double transformation. That's why. It's a double transformation. This vertex group is being affected by both BB torso and BB edge. I have to normalize it. That's why. That was the secret. So now when I move it up, it still happens. Shoot, we were so close. We were so close to greatness, and then this happens. What happened to all of the vertices? I can't see any vertices anymore. That's why. We were so close. Why isn't this working? So when I move this up, right? I move this up, it moves up twice, but I need to find out why it's moving up twice. One reason is obviously surface deform modifier. Second reason is because of the armature modifier. So I think the way we have to do this, I think we have to just remove BB torso from this. We can't use BB torso. We have to only use SD edge. Okay. So now I turn this on. Ooh. Damn it, we were so close. We were so close. Why is it like this, bro? Okay. Think. I need time to turn on this big brain of mine. How do I fix this issue? All right, first of all, let's does this just happen on its own? Do we have a subdivision? We don't have a subdivision or anything before this. So there should be no reason. Okay. Like there should be no reason that this double transforms. Why do you double transform? Excuse me. I don't know why you have bendy bones. You weren't supposed to have bendy bones to begin with. So this is fine. Oh, I think we're fine now, are we? Aren't we? We might be fine now. Yeah, I think we're fine now. Nice. Okay, okay. It was the wrong. I was looking at the wrong thing. This wasn't this. It was this one that had a extra bendy bone thing. So now theoretically, if I put this on like this, yeah, there we go. It's good. It's good. Nothing happened to my cloth. Don't worry about it. This is still revealing itself, which is a little annoying. Surface modifier. Section union. Intersection difference. Wait. Theoretically speaking, if I go outliner, okay, let's find this, right? If I flip the normals, does this become part of the difference? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's smart enough to know that. It doesn't do it based on normals. It has to be intersect. But the problem with intersect is this is having an issue, right? Okay, let's retarget it, yeah. Wait, remind me why you need two cloths? I don't need two cloths. I just need a cloth and a boolean. The main issue we're having right now is like I'm revealing her legs for some reason. I see this. This is the main issue. I don't know how to get that out. And so what my thought was I use boolean, but I think there might be a better way to do this. Duplicate this cloth and make this really large, right? And then use this as the boolean instead. The boolean is this one. Yep, and instead of intersection, we just do difference now. Now this works, and then this one I can just forever hide. I'm gonna call this boolean dress. I need to send this to one of you guys to check if it. Putting a new material setting, alpha equal to 0. The mesh is still there. Doing a deform. No. The problem is we can't see the legs. We won't be able to see the legs, right? Because here you can see the legs. But if I didn't have this, this boolean dress, right? Let's say this boolean dress didn't exist. This would happen. This would happen, and I do not know how to fix this without using boolean. You get me? But yeah, that was the main issue. Because of the new manifold setting, this is like really fast. I don't know about you. I have to check with you guys, but for me, this is like instant. There's no issue at all with this. Yeah, I think this works. There's one more thing I need to fix before we move on with other things, and it's the fact that you need to be parented to Shin IK. Shin.L Shin.R assigned to Shin L, removed from foot R. I hope Boolean don't glitch like what happened when yeah, it shouldn't glitch because according to the Blender, the new version, the new manifold setting, which is this one, right? This new manifold setting is apparently very, very fast and very, very accurate for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if you want to trust them, but like I have not had problems with it, so I'm pretty excited about it. I can see two boots on the mirror modifier. Yeah, there's two boots. What do you mean? There's only one boot. It's one boot and it's getting mirrored. Yeah, that's what's happening. Okay. And I think that is it for the mother. I don't think there's anything else we need here. Let's check her outfit. Yeah, because her outfit is pretty simple. Shoes are done. I just need the Neo to texture them for me. Mic got muted. No, no, it didn't. No, 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 it did not. So, how do I tell him? Okay, you guys can tell him. Right. So this definitely works, right? Nice cloth. Uh, is the angle at which you smooth. I think it's a 45 might be good. 60, 70. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. And this works. I wouldn't say flawlessly, but it works pretty well. Time to do a bit of naming now. Dress hair rig is fine. This is the inner hair. This is extra, so I just delete that. Top dress, sleeves, collar. It's side hair, top hair, back hair, front hair. Finally, side locks, I'll call it. Okay. Is there anything else I need? Let me think. I guess I could just design the hair strands. I might as well design just a bunch of hair strands. I'll do both of them at the same time. Do the hair strands. Okay, and most important part is just the 1, 2, 3. Should I make it 3 long or 4 long? I'll make 1, 3, 1, 4. And then I'll duplicate this to the side, and I'll make one of them half size, one of them normal size. Okay. Like maybe this is a little too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because Neo likes 8. Yo, is that what I think it is? That sounded a lot like Steven Universe. 2:42. 2 hours and 42 minutes. Yeah, it was We Are the Crystal Gems. I'm gonna restart that. I really like that song. Oops. Alright. I really just want to use Suno's here, but I don't think it'll work here. Is 4 2? I feel like 4 is definitely too much. 3 and 2 will be fine. 3 and 2 will be fine, right? Let me just duplicate this, move this down. Oops. Yep. So this is really all I need. I just need this. And one here as well. Honestly, yeah, that's about it, right? I'll take these guys, just duplicate it, move it here. And this I'll just send to Neo again. Yeah, and now we are done. How long has that been? That took 3 hours to model and rig one character. And I didn't even model the clothes on stream. I modeled the clothes off stream. I don't have... I wanted to do all characters, all 3 characters today. Couldn't do all 3 characters today. Unless I stream for 9 hours, I guess. But I don't think I want to stream for 9 hours. But I think if I stop it here, this is going to be a nice stream just to watch. Because I have all of the information is kind of just like, you know, here. Because this is focused on one character only, and I think you guys can take advantage of this. I'll probably stop the stream. I'm just gonna quickly check on all of these. This works. I should probably try and put extra hair physics for or hair rigs for the side ones, just for, you know, a little bit of flow, but I don't think it's necessary at this moment. Anyway, I'm gonna stop here, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. I might stream again later tonight, but I probably won't, because I'm gonna stream again tomorrow, and tomorrow's gonna be the day I discuss the blend file of the animation I made the other day. Then hopefully, if we're done with that, I'll continue maybe making that. Hopefully by then, Neil will finish the modeling stuff as well. That would be nice, but we'll wait for a different day for that. Anyway, I'll be gone now, so I'll see you guys later. See ya!